Michael Burry, aka The Big Short, is most known for betting against the housing bubble in the mid-2000s and profiting handsomely. Burry is now recognized for taking on Tesla Incorporated, an electric vehicle company. Burry's latest wager raises the stakes against Tesla and pits him against one of the company's most ardent supporters. Burry has put options on more than 1 million Tesla shares as of June 30th.
Michael Burry, who runs the Scion asset management hedge fund and is probably best known from the movie The Big Short for betting against subprime mortgages, has recently been making some bearish bets against high-flying stocks like Tesla, and also notably on his 13F dated June 30th of this year against the ARK ETF, ARKK, that's Cathie Wood's actively managed ETF, which among other things holds Tesla in it. In fact, it's the largest component of that ETF, representing over 10% of it. On that 13F, it indicated that he owns 2,355 puts on the ARK ETF. Each put represents 100 shares. So that is essentially put options on 235,000 plus shares of the ARK ETF.
Burry tweeted in February that my previous Big Short got bigger and bigger and bigger, referring to Tesla's market capitalization growth. Enjoy it while it lasts, he said. Tesla shares soared more than 8 times last year, reaching a record high of $883 per share in January, fueled by robust sales and its first annual profit. However, the shares have since fallen as hedge fund managers raised concerns that it was overvalued. Musk and his electric vehicle company have been accused of under-delivering and over-promising by the investor on numerous occasions. He's also predicted that Tesla's stock will crash because its valuation is unsustainable. It was disclosed last Monday that Burry has 235,500 put options against ARK Innovation ETF, the popular ETF headed by Cathie Wood. In 2020, the ARK Innovation ETF was the best performing ETF, rising 149%. Burry has been public in his criticism of Wood, tweeting that ARK Funds promises disruptive growth that will not be realized. If you know your history, there is a pattern here that can help you. If you don't, you're doomed to repeat it, he added in a now deleted tweet. He also compared ARK with PBHG Growth and the Manhattan Fund. Tesla is ARKK's largest investment, accounting for 10.68% of assets as of Monday, and Wood has been one of the most vocal Tesla bulls in recent years. In 2018, Wood famously predicted that Tesla's stock would approach $800, a figure that many considered improbable. Years later, when Tesla's price was split adjusted to $800, Wood proved the critics wrong. Burry may not be the only one who thinks Wood's remarkable comeback is a fluke. Total Capital Management filed to start a short ARK ETF with the ticker SARK with the SEC. Tesla Inc. shares were down on last week after a U.S. regulator opened a formal probe into the company's autopilot system, following a series of accidents that killed one person and wounded 17 others. From 2014 to 2021, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration will investigate 765,000 Tesla Model Y, X, S, and 3 automobiles. The majority of the occurrences occurred after dark, and scene control techniques included first responder vehicle lights, an illuminated aero board, and road cones. All of the collisions occurred while the vehicles were on autopilot or traffic-aware cruise control. These are not the first accidents involving Tesla's autopilot system that the NHTSA has investigated. There have been at least 25 incidents with Tesla's self-driving technology that have been investigated before. It is important to take into account that Tesla's autopilot feature is designed to keep the vehicle centered and maintain its speed. It is not designed to be operated without the use of one's hands. Tesla reported quarterly net profits of $1 billion for the first time last month, up from $104 million the year before. Tesla shares were up 1.63% this year through Friday, compared to a 19% increase for the S&P 500.